Hey guys, TheGamingSandwich here. So we're basically going to start my new series. So here we are. We are going with it is the Duel of Fire and Ice. So me and my friend Junk Destroyer, which is he will be represented now by this a Junk Destroyer, are playing a game of Fire and Ice. So I'm going to be playing Ice Barrier, and he is going to be playing, as I'm going to grab everything, he's going to be playing the salamangreat. These aren't the cards he's having, I'm just using these to represent them. So, because of this, so I will both starting off each week with one structure deck. So this is the basis for game week 1, or episode 1 really more should say. So episode 1, both got one structure deck. We'll be doing the best out of 3. And then we'll basically every other week we'll be adding 10 UK pounds into the pot. We can do whatever we like with that. So we can either choose to bank it and save it for the weekend next time, or we can choose to use it all. So it's kind of nice you have like a bank for it. So for me, I decided to go with Ice Barrier, so I'm going to give you a quick run through. I have actually shuffled this, so I've been playtesting. So this is just like your quintessential normal Ice Barrier structure deck. So this is like my deck case. I got a monster one. I've got some extra sleeves in the back. This thing can't be decided to side deck, because reveal 3 Ice Barriers with different names, yeah, it's not good. So considering your Ice Barrier deck's not that consistent, I decided to take it out. So we just win you 1 Storm Duster, you 1 Defender, Salvage, you need this. This is good, especially this kind of game. Yeah, Silent's so good. He's such a good tuner. Salanger's great because he's a special summon from your hand, just an extender. Where's it? SB? Oh, I have no idea, I ain't saying that. Basically, it's just a nice little stun card, which works well because he's running fire, so that's cool. Activate again, extender. Any of the high level Ice Barriers are just really terrible at this point. You just don't really want to draw him, so you just try to use him as discard fodder. Defender's not too bad, just because it's just a draw. This guy's not great, but it's a tuner, so it's useful. Spell's really good because you discard 1, and then while it's on the field, your opponent can't use spell cards, and you can't. But it's good to lock them out stuff. So if you're going to a big tournament, and say they didn't have, say if you had something to back this up, doing this against Striker, it's freaking god. So yeah, okay, they have to kill it, but still, it's like they have to actually have the Ray. So at least you've got they only usually have, what is it? 4 copies, so 3 Ray and 1 of the new one. Don't know why, but yeah, that works. Wayne, so good, special summon itself and it's rare. This one's not too bad because it's like if your opponent controls 4 cards, you can special summon itself, so that's pretty cool. It's good at this point. Glacier, yeah, such a dirty card. There's a reason they used to run this in Mermail. Terra Trishula, again, another good card. That's really useful. So I do apologise, we have a guy in his bike around here, so recording's a pain in the ass. And plus it's if anyone is in the UK, it's really, the temperature's really obscene at the moment, so yeah. Warlock's not great, but it's just nice. Another one. This one's good just because it's a drop and draw. Again, early game, a drop and draws are good. Crackdown's so good, you need Crackdown to save my ass. Freezing Chain is just a good one, it's just recursion from the graveyard. Dance is okay, I don't really like it, but it is like Spell and Trap. Not just, isn't removal, but they add it to the hand, so it is useful. Revealer is your golden card, just discard 1 and tag out, get 1 from the deck. Red Lotus, I'm just got a feeling I'm going to be side decking this. Fish World Launcher again is good just because it can special summon itself into a sender. Mirror the Ice Barrier is okay, it's not great, but yeah. After you're running a few level 1s, it's okay. Prior's good just because it special summons itself. Mirror's Rotor, and it's yeah, to this point out this is a not so. Eventually, if you draw 3 of these, you can activate all 3 because it is a non-once per turn unless you're under draw. So Surface is good, just again, it's really fun. Again, these are before the sets they started rastering everything, and so these are all non-once per turns, which is just really insane. Venus Chain, it's not great, but it probably will be side decked. Duprog, oh yeah, this is going to help us out so much later on. Genex Undyne, again, is such a good card just because you can dump stuff and then add your controller. Ronin Torden, such a good card. just being able to banish stuff. And you do remember that like, there is more aquas in this deck, so that's good. This guy, just because again it's an extender. Winds of the Ice Spirit, just really good for field correction. Speaker is like my favourite card, which you'll probably see from like the cover of this. She's like your little waifu. I swear she should have been a hand trap. If this was like, people talk to me in the comments. Do you think Speaker should have been a hand trap? Like, one of the ghost girls, because I think she should have been. Gen X controller, just because you run the other one. You're in the water, you may as well run the controller. It works. There we go. Just another big one. You don't use them. It's bad. My drain is actually really helpful because at this point in time I know he's running salamangreat, so what's in salamangreat? Ash! So yeah. And Jojo is just bad, so yeah, not great. So that's the basis of the deck we got. Then we just got Big Trish, DeLorean, Gungnir, Brio, and Little Trish. Little Trish is the good one because she's limited to one. She's good. Still love it. Such a good thing. You can tell it's like, the Ice Dragon version of Blue Eyes Ultimate, but, it's such a good card. For saying it's like, it's quite funny if you think about this, like, Ice Bear is a whole archetype. That were all limited to one, or even banned at one point in time. Whereas, like, the whole archetype as a whole is terrible because these are generic, they're all good. So funny. Right, so, yeah, that's mine. I will put like a computerized version for Junk Destroyers 1, and then after that we'll go into the duels, and then I'll do like a summary of like what I thought was good, what I thought was bad, and then you will see in episode 2 that I'm going to go and upgrade everything, which will be like, yes, I get to tweak stuff. So yeah, thanks very much guys. Hopefully you like the rest of it. Let's go. This is what he's playing, so obviously it's just the straight up structure deck, so I do apologise, I'm doing this very quickly. So, True King, Kaiju's going to be a pain in the backside if he gets rid of my good synchro. Bison, I've got to, so yeah, Bison I've got to watch out for, because it's just a big beater, and I don't have much that can hit over it, so 28's a good number. Flamebell Dog's good. I don't think he's got many targets though, but if he does get, like, 2 of them, he can if he gets his second structure check, he can really hit home with that. I have to watch out for that. Jack Jaguar is going to be good. Just your generic ones are not too bad. At least you can't get to Gazelle and you abuse it too much. Spinny's still going to be an issue because Mirage Stalio. Ash is going to be good. Raccoons don't think it's going to be useful. But 2 volcanic shells, so at least you can like get some kind of pluses. Floormud Skipper I'm a bit wary of. Mole's going to be good for late game for him. Magic Planter, I don't know how he's going to really utilise that because he doesn't really use any continuous traps. I don't think apart from Gozen, so we'll probably get rid of Gozen or Gift. Or Backfire, probably a good one to get rid of, but that might work. Transmodify is going to be a good one for him, it's really going to give him some good plays. Monster Incarnation, not too sure. Bound Link, I've never really read, so take one extra monster you control, return it to the extra deck, and if you do, draw cards equal to its link rating. Actually, yeah, that could be really useful. So yeah, if I'm going to banish something, he can just link bound it. That's actually going to be very good. Circle's good. Viking is going to be irritating to play around. Will is going to be very, very, very important. Oh, come on! Sorry, my mouse is just freaking up. Claw I've never seen, so it's going to be interesting if he uses it. Sanctuary, he can't really use it at this point because we haven't got any reincarnation, so it's not really much you can do with that. Rage is going to be very good. Raw Protection, Transmigration can help us both out, or hinder us both. When a link monster is linked, someone destroy it. When a link monster is linked, someone destroy all monsters on it that are not linked. Okay, that's going to be an irritant. So yeah, it's got like a torrential, but it's only when he links, so it's very easy for him to do. Gift goes in. Backfire is going to be irritating when I face it. He's just going to burn me to death, so I'm going to have to try and get rid of that quickly. And obviously, Raw is just really, really good. So hopefully, we'll show the matches. I know this is obviously because we know it's only one structure deck each, so I know exactly what he's going to be playing. So it's going to be harder next week when I don't have any idea until after the match when I profile it, or he profiles it, depending on what's happening. So it's going to be fun. So right, let's get into the matches and see how we go. Right guys, this is game 1. As you can see, Junk Destroyers open up pretty good. I just decided to like knock his spells on the head. figuring that would do something versus salamangreat. So I'm like, okay, didn't see that, got the foul. He got the lovely phalanx, and it's like, okay, I didn't see this coming, got that, popped my stuff. Then I faced Sanctuary, then got Spinny out. I was like, okay, this is bad. So I literally got smacked in the chops very, very harshly, which I'm not. And he had a negate. Oh dear, this was just not a good game for me at all. So I was like, okay, I've just got to do that, save myself some dying. So as you can see, it's not the best, and that's it. That's game one. Pretty much my deck just tanked. He had the counter trap, and that's just game one. And I feel bad for saying that. But what do you expect? Like, if with these just being singular structure decks, if you open great, you open great. If you open bad, you open bad. There we go. This is the last one. I don't believe any of us actually really open up. Hold on, let's pause it. Swap. Swap in the frog. There you go. Just to show that I do this a bit less editing. So yeah, I just literally am like, oh god, he opened it and Gazelle. If he doesn't open Ash, he opens Gazelle. Chimera is really good. It's like, it's 1900, but I do open it like a decent thing, so I'm figuring, okay. So I just get the search. The idea is I'm thinking of this one is that I can just literally just go into some really wicked plays with this. So I was looking at this, I'm like, oh god, I just go into like the biggest frick off spam move known to man. Just do that, slam him into that. If I had a rank 4, it would have been like the best hand ever. So that's just a shame from my point of view that it's like I really wish I had like a better hand. But there we go, banish that. He just doesn't literally have an answer, which is just really bad. I had that, get the Wayne back, tribute that Wayne. He activates the Ash. Do that, get my level 3. Seriously, some of the combos of this are just dumb, and I will admit that. And there you go, that's it. I do apologise that these duels are really quick. So we take week 1, which is really good. I'm really looking forward to week 2. I think week 2 is going to be a bit better. I want to try and like get some more stuff on it for week 2 to be a bit more in the phrase of awesomeness. But we took week 1. The deck's not bad. It can do with some improvements, obviously. But trial and error and testing is just what we're here for. And so that's always good. Yeah, I don't know. I like the deck. It's nice. I think we're going to more or less go along the lines of maybe something to do with frogs, because I feel like they allow us for a bit more staying power and a bit more combo oriented. So we'll see how we go with that. But yeah, thank you very much, guys. This is the Gaming Sandwich, and over and out.